most of the cool shooting disciplines in Canada have been straight out outlawed. I mean, the May 1st OIC, the handgun ban, the December 5th OIC, and the crypto being banned. There's not much left when it comes to cool, fun, shooty, scooty style competition here in Canada. Besides one thing, which is long-range shooting. But let's be honest, do you really want to do long-range competition shooting with a stock chassis that's made for hunting and a 3-round magazine? Probably not. So, what's the solution to this? What to do, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Meat Shower, coming at you again with another rifle firearm accessory review that's going to be about 10 minutes or so. Maybe longer, who knows, we'll see. So, the MDT XRS chassis, is it worth it? Now, I've had this chassis for a little over a year now, and when I first got it, I thought, I'm not gonna just toss this chassis onto this rifle and do a review and tell you that it's the greatest thing since sliced bread, because I haven't really used it at that point. So what I did is I took it to a competition last year, MDT's Midsummer Madness. I've shot about 800 rounds through it, and I did a precision rifle course put on by Off-Spec War earlier this year. And after doing those things, 800 rounds, a competition and a course, I've decided that I know whether or not it's worth it. So, before we get into that, let's talk about the let's talk about the chassis itself. So, onto the features of the chassis itself. Let's go from the front to the back on it. Right here, there is a sling stud for you to attach a sling or a bipod, which is what I've done here with the with the MDT Oryx bipod. Moving upwards from that, we have 3 M-LOK slots on both sides, so for mounting M-LOK rail or whatever sort of accessories you need to put on there. Underneath that, we actually have a spot where you can mount a fore-end weight. So this area, which is usually just empty, MDT makes a front-end weight for you to help balance out your rifle and reduce recoil. And underneath that, we remove the magazine here, which is empty. So underneath, we also have M-LOK spots as well. So if you want to mount rail or ARCA rail under there, you can do it. It looks better with this empty magazine in. We have a barricade stop, which is what is up against this BOG Death Grip tripod right now. And it's nice, oversized, very well pronounced, and if you were going to use it as a barricade stop, whether on a sandbag or a barricade or whatever, it is going to catch. It is plastic, so you can actually use it to grip into something that's hard like rock or cement. We have a ambidextrous mag release, which for me as a left-handed shooter, it's such a terrific thing. Being able to drop the magazine, and where it is too as well, just so intuitively drop it without having to break your grip when you're shooting. Those big brains at MDT, man. We have one of the reasons on why I bought the rifle, which is the pistol grip. Now, when you buy this chassis, it comes with 2 grips, this 90-degree grip right here, as well as a grip that's more on a 60-degree angle. Both are made out of rubber. It's a very nice, hard but grippy rubber. And I can tell you, it is so comfortable. Whether you have big hands or small hands, it fits so well. And above that, again, the big brains at MDT is a little spot, a little indent for your thumb. You can see I've worn mine out with the paint, so you can tell I use mine. But your thumb just naturally, intuitively sits there. And it's the same on the other side. I don't know if some people would consider that a feature, but I do, because it's just a little reminder of, hey, when you're shooting, put your thumb right here so that you're not wrapping your thumb around and doing a bad grip. We have the adjustable height cheek riser, so you can get your proper cheek height. And there we go, back to where I need it. Behind that, on both sides, we have a QD detachment point, so for slings or whatever sort of QD swivel mounts you put in there. And behind that, we have the area where you put your spacers or your shims for your length of pull. So you can get a proper length of pull. I believe when you get the package, it comes with 6. Now, here's what I've done with mine. MDT actually makes rear weights, which is what these are. And they get 2 birds stoned at once. So not only does it give you the proper correct length of pull, but it adds weight to your rifle. And as we know, the more weight on your rifle, the less it's gonna recoil. Anyways, I have 2 weights back here and 1 underneath the barrel here. Now, as you can see, it's not super well balanced out. I do need to get some weights up here on the front end of the rifle to balance it out a little more. It'll probably put this rifle a little over 20 pounds, but worth it. And that's the other thing, by being able to put all these weights into this rifle, it kicks less than an SKS now, and it's 308. So yeah. And another thing I like about it right here at the very end is the butt pad. It is a nice, grippy, soft rubber. Now, on to the build of the rifle. So it is a polymer exterior, but it is mounted to an aluminum interior. So I guess it's an aluminum bed. I don't know, I'm not a gun engineer, I'm not a gun doctor. I'm just a guy who makes some content online about guns sometimes. From my understanding, it's on an aluminum bed, which is great because aluminum is lightweight, but it is strong and rigid. So when you are shooting your rifle, whether it's 308 or 6.5 Creedmoor or one of those fun, weird calibers that has a bunch of numbers and then a name and shoots super duper flat like a laser, this will not torque and twist and flex under the recoil of the rifle. The other thing that's absolutely terrific is the fact that it takes AICS magazines. I mean, the little magazine I held up at the beginning there, that 3-round magazine, one that comes stock with the Tikka rifle, they're like 80 bucks for 3 rounds. Go! This MDT AICS magazine is 80 bucks for 10 rounds. So whether it's an MDT, AICS magazine, Magpul, whatever company, if it is an AICS pattern magazine, it will take it. What a godsend.
Shooter ready. Listen to the beat.
Get those 10 impacts, buddy.
Oh yeah, let's go. Let's give her.
Nice, buddy. Remember to dial your dope.
Yep. Thank you for the reminder.
Nice, dude. Dope.
Dope. Thank you. This is what we have
Dope.
new friends for.
That's so dope.
He's trying to add power stats. Good luck, buddy.
Hut, 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 hut.
Running like an NPC.
Doing this all backwards.
No, you're doing it the right way.
Yeah, there you go.
You obviously have good feet and up and style. Fine.
I'm gonna still smack it.
Take it.
You're off left.
Oh, well, it wasn't meant to be.
Shooter, your time starts now.
Impact.
Hell yeah, brother.
Impact. What was that?
When I missed my last 2 targets.
Impact.
Go with 10.
Go, buddy.
Gotta keep an eye on you. Impact.
On here. Ah.
So, pros and cons. Pros, the price point right off the hop is one of the pros. I mean, to spend that much money to get a chassis that I personally believe can do it all, that's a big pro right there. The modularity and just how this, again, like I said earlier, the fact that this chassis is a jack of all trades but a master of none is really kind of what sold me on it. Like if I wanted to take this gun hunting, all I would do is take out the rear and front weights and just put on the shims on the back, the plastic shims, and I would take this hunting. Another one of the pros is obviously you're able to make this rifle fit around you, which is one of the most important parts. From the length of pull to the adjustable cheek riser, you're able to make it comfortably fit your body. Now, on to the cons, and really there's only two. The first one is that in order to rise up or to have the butt plate go higher or lower, that's an aftermarket accessory. It's a little over $100 from MDT. And to have a hood over top of the barrel here, so you can, rest your hand over top of your barrel like this without affecting barrel harmonics during a competition or whatever you're doing. That's another aftermarket accessory, which is somewhere between $100 and $200 if I remember correctly. So it's not the ultimate out-of-the-box chassis right off the hop. That's one of the cons. If you want to make this a perfect competition-ready rifle, you're gonna have to spend a couple $100 more. But back onto the pros, back onto the good things, this, it's showing you what you do and don't need. I consider that a pro. And that's one of the things that I love and respect about this chassis, is because it showed me, hey Pat, these are the little things you need to change. Might need to get this accessory to make it a little more comfortable for you or make you a little more accurate. So what kind of shooters would use this chassis? What sort of disciplines? Well, there's a couple. I know a few dudes that use it for the NRL-22 series on their 22 caliber rifles. For PRS, some dudes might use it. I've seen some photos of guys using their MDT XRS chassis, and they're doing pretty good when I look at practice score. The third that I would suggest it to is Canadian gun dudes who are looking for a new discipline, because all their fun carbines and pistols and all the fun, cool stuff has been banned. I mean, it's no secret. The only cool style of competition we really have left that anyone getting their PAL or our PAL can get into now is essentially precision rifle. So whether it's a dude who just got their PAL and wants to compete in some way, shape, or form, or a shooty scooty boy who's going, I can't shoot my carbine anymore, and I have this Bergara B14, what can I do with the two of them? That's who I'd recommend it to. So, final verdict time. XRS chassis by MDT. After a year of using it, one competition that I did horrible in, a course, and about 800 rounds through it, would I recommend it? Absolutely, in a heartbeat. Now, it's no secret, I am an MDT fanboy. I mean, I'm wearing a sun shirt, a t-shirt, and an MDT hat right now. Plus, the people that work at MDT are just good people, and their story's really cool. But regardless of that, I would still recommend this chassis. Regardless of the fact that it's made 2.5 hours down the road from me, that it's made in Canada, I would still buy it, even if it came from Timbuktu. I mean, if you want a chassis that is essentially a great beginner all-in-one, actually I wouldn't even say beginner, just a good all-around all-in-one chassis, this is it right here on this rifle right here. But if you found this video helpful, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what you think in the comments down below. Do you have an XRS chassis? Do you like it? What sort of chassis do you use, and what do you think are its pros and cons? Now, on to the fun call to action part. I really don't have one at this point, because being realistic here, this might be my last video in a weird way. Things are happening in life where I really don't have much time left to do a YouTube channel anymore. And while it does break my heart that this might be my last video, we've had a lot of fun along the way. Got to meet some great people, got to review some great products, and I've got to be part of a community which for the most part is pretty resilient, and it feels good to be part of that.
Hey, Shooty, you ready? Ready?
It's been
You're checking his tummy tum. Your shots, you're checking out his tummy tum. You know, I can tell Jimmy hates me for being fat, because he's shooting this target only exclusively in his stomach. That's his warning sign to me. About as big as my gut.
I love wolf like this.
Colin, how are you feeling?
Fantastic.
And what do you have to say about the allegations that you just threw up crazy style
Absolutely true.
of the event are able to put forward? I'm here. They're shooting. They're shooting. They're shooting. They're shooting. We're getting shot at. They're shooting. Apparently this is normal.
Crazy.
I know we love to hit the road and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last. Had to switch up, look at things different, see the bigger picture. Those
All right, Pat, let's get started.
forever pays. Now I see
Up to
you
about
in the
50 right there. I'm not gonna be able to hit it with the airsoft.
Oh!
Pushing the limits! Pushing the limits!
long way from where we began. Though we started. Oh, I'll tell you all about.
So, why are you here today?
We are here to go on a secret spy mission to save girls who show us their boobs.
Yep. It's gotten worse. Long story short, Bill C21 update is smooth brain energy. Pass it on. Or if I touch it, it's gonna turn me into a communist.
Don't be a little smog turn to a
go!
friendship turn to
Stop being little and hold the rifle.
love will never get lost.
And this is why capitalism always wins.
And we're brothers will come established it on our own. That line had to be drawn in that line. And this used to be so remember me.
Now what do you think? Not bad for a bunch of kids, huh?
Kid, think for yourself, Background. I'm 32 years old, bruh. I can buy us all beer.
Thing I would do, you were standing there by my side.
So, for the past 4 years of you guys watching my videos, I want to say thank you for doing that. It means a lot to me. Who knows? There might be something in the future, but all I'm going to say is for now, don't hold your breath, guys. And thank you for all the subs, all the comments, all the likes, all the watches. It meant the absolute world to me. Now, I will give one call to action, which is, obviously follow me on my social medias. Or don't. Avis Watches. Cool guy out of Vancouver, really awesome dude. He also shoots precision rifles, makes great watches. I'm gonna put his Instagram in the link down below, and yeah. He's an awesome guy and he makes cool watches, and they won't break the bank, but it'll make it look like you did break the bank. So yeah, Avis Watches, there we go. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. See you out there.